Welcome to my channel. My name is Salentia, and I'm a mom who's trying to get her family to financial freedom. I'm paid 2 times per month for my part-time job, and all of my other income comes from side hustles. But today, you guys, I wanted to stuff my bills envelopes for the first week of June. Now, the way this is going to work out, this is for June 5th through the 11th. And the way we try to break up our cash stuffings for our bills is weekly. So what I do is I pull the money from my account and then I stuff these envelopes all month. So for this month of June, we are stuffing the envelopes for our July bills. I guess technically we're not a month ahead, but preparing for the month ahead. I kind of feel like a month ahead means that you can go a whole month and not pay anything at all, and that's month ahead. I kind of feel like that's the way it would be, but you know, that's technicalities, I guess. But anyway, let's go ahead and pull out the money from here, what we are stuffing today. Got a whole lot of fives. All right, so we're stuffing 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So we're stuffing $450 in our bills envelopes today. I have a cheat sheet next to me. It's not actually written out very nicely, so I don't want to show you on camera. I'm trying to see if I want to write it out each week or just reuse the same ones from each week, because I kind of feel like the first 3 weeks are typically the same unless I cannot get the exact denominations I need. So let's just, go with it at this point. So this is my new Salentia Budgets binder. Cassie J, she makes these, and we have a shop together. It's Salentia and Cassie J Creates, but she actually makes these, and I'm obsessed with it. So I figured what better time to get one than now. So let's see what we're working with. Move my little giraffe pin. He's so cute. All right. First up, for bills, rent is getting $330. And this should not be a very long video at all. So we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 30. 330 bucks. You know, my leasing office gave me a note on my door, and they said that the insurance, our renter's insurance, lapsed of something. I don't know. Well, I didn't get a notice from my insurance that it had lapsed. Some kind of way, the office, the leasing office, is saying they don't have, updated information. I'm like, I just gave you guys the updated information when we renewed it in March, and they're saying they don't have it. Well, my renter's insurance is on automatic withdrawal on a credit card. So I didn't understand what was going on with that, but they were saying if I didn't pay it, I was going to have to pay a fine of $25. And it's basically to cover the renter's insurance that they provide. And I was just like, oh my goodness, something fishy's going on. Right? I don't know what's happening. And I know people make mistakes, but I don't live in an affluential neighborhood. I live in a neighborhood that you just be glad that the building's standing kind of situation. We are not wealthy by any stretch of the imagination. We live in an old apartment building, and sometimes things come up where things are a little bit fishy, so we just have to cover our bases. So I went ahead and provided that information to them, but I'm keeping a close eye on them because I'm feeling some type of way about the trickery that could potentially be taking place. Anyways, next up is utilities getting $25. So we have 25. And it's actually been really cold. Um, you know what? I'm being dramatic. Really cold is extreme. It's been kind of chilly most of the days. Most of May was kind of chilly. June is off to a chilly start. Like right now, we're in the, um, I think it was 57 when I looked at the weather. So we're getting some colder days, and so I've been turning the heat on. So, I mean, our utilities hasn't changed much. We were hoping that by now we would not be using the heater to help with maybe keeping the cost down for utilities, but here we are. Internet getting $25, so we have 25, which hasn't changed very much at all, so glad to see some things not um, being price gouged. Phone is getting $20. All right, and car insurance is getting $30. 20, 25, 30. You know what? It says 35. I need to do 35 because some of them I will do 5 more towards the end of the month, and then some of them I'll do $5 towards the beginning of the month to try to make sure I'm, kind of keeping them even. But $35, 20, 25, 30, $35 is going into car insurance. All right, and then renter's insurance is getting $5. And what I do for renter's insurance is I just fold the money and I put it behind the car insurance. I've mentioned this before, it is 2 separate companies. So since I'm not paying them to the same company, I do like to make sure I can remember that I don't have extra money in here by folding that the money for the renter's insurance. And lastly, subscriptions is getting $10. So we have 5 and 10. Don't need to fold that. We can just put that right in there for subscriptions. So, and we were actually trying to figure out if we need the subscriptions we have. Of course we don't need them. Let's just make that very clear. Need is a strong word. But we were actually discussing, like, what do we want to keep and whatever, do we want to rethink it and maybe get something else, maybe use a free, a free, I guess it's like subscriptions give you the free time before you actually subscribe. But what I wanted to do was maybe look at some of the subscriptions, like switching an email. But I guess, I don't know if that's kind of being slick, but somebody was saying something about a credit card on file. You have to use a different card and a whole different, like, everything. So, but, we're going to just keep everything as it is. It is summertime. We will be using our subscriptions, whether we want to or not, really, because, the kids are out of school. They will be in summer camp, but it's Monday through Thursday. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, they'll be home and enjoying their time with their lovely parents. But you guys, that is it. Oh, I wanted to show you my nails. I'm not familiar with how to pose, to show your hands or whatever. So I went ahead and I put these on myself because people were talking about how, they can do their own nails. And I'm like, I can do that. I mean, it's a lot harder than you can imagine. I had glue all over my hands, and I still actually have some glue in some of my crevices in my old fingers. But I thought they turned out pretty cute. I was like, I can wear these for a little while. But they are press-on, so hopefully they don't press off. I love them, though. They're so pretty. But anyway, feel free to check out Salenthia and Cassie J Budgets. We are on Etsy, Big Cartel, and you can find us on Instagram. I will link us down below, so that way you can check out our shop and see what we have in there. Maybe you'd be interested in getting something from there. And then I think that was everything that I wanted to share with you as far as an update is concerned. But thanks guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Until next time. Bye guys.